European nations, I always forget when I need to say them. Come and stay here. That's how they did it. African leaders. Hey! From the way their government rule is structured. You are leaving Zambia, you enter Kenya, you pay for visa. You enter Zimbabwe, you pay for visa. You enter South Africa, you pay for visa. Here, if I want to go to Belgium, I can get in my car right now, drive and show all of you. 2 hours from now, I'll be in Belgium. Drive another maybe 3-4 hours, I'll be in UK, or I'll be in... The way they made life easy for one another. My friend, I'll give you 8. And then one thing that we forget, that we all live in each other's nation, continent, country, and city. And every continent has something to offer to the other continent. But mostly, in all the continents, the nations that are in one continent together, like Europe, Africa, when they work together to say, my brother, I will trade service with you as long as my people can come and trade service with you. It brought them. Look at what it has done for their children. Scholarship. The type of programs that are there. Even when they don't speak one language. Our African nations. You think an African government can thrive on its own, or a European government, nation, can thrive on its own? They thrive this much and they have more to save because they are business partners. And the Western leaders, they care about their people and they want their neighborhoods to look like normal human beings. It's a want of the government. It's not a want of Jesus Christ to come and do it for you. God created it like that. But it's the job of the government to secure a right home for her people and his people. But in our African continent, there's just something different. It doesn't even make sense. And then when you look online here, and that's how they make deals, the way we argue online here. No, me, our country, we don't have slums. No, me, our country, we are not poor. No, me, our country, this and that. That's how when we come abroad here, somebody simple, not even knowing they're a billionaire. Which country do you come from? Oh, I come from Zimbabwe. Oh, what is there? There's a lot of poverty. No. But the truth is that there is poverty and problems. But in an African man's house, just like they have done in the African continent in their nations, if the problem is not hitting their nation, it's not their problem. And that's why when you go to every African country, we share one thing in common: lack of love and unity. No care. No compassion. No love for one another. Ain't the devil a liar, my brothers and sisters? You're a man of God who is this weekend abroad, fine dining, caviar, the finest Chardonnay. And when you finish landing jets, plane, una still drive in neighborhoods where you see women that should not be. That woman, her back died. She on the fire like this, selling food in the night. The only place in the world where the treatment of animals and human beings is the same is in Africa. But the way we treat dogs, that's actually who we are. I was laughing about dogs, sorry, in my mind yesterday. The way we have no Time for them. Now, so we treat ourselves as human beings. No care. And that's why our friends bring Facebook. They have developed and made millions and a better thing for themselves. They gave the whole world a chance with this Facebook. That's what you do with it. Bring TikTok. You think the Africans will miss? It is sad to know that the foolish virgins, they missed what God prepared and established for them because they were so busy with nonsense. African people, Lord. Jesus. Jesus, 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 have mercy. Have mercy for the sake of that young little girl. Not the one who has access on Facebook to insult. Those ones are okay. Leave the ones that are okay in poverty, Lord. Make one a power of huge of slum for them. In fact, we'll call it the slum neighborhood. Let them live there, Lord. Those ones who are comfortable in slum nation of poverty. Let them be there, Jesus. But for the sake of those people who cry in the night, who say, how can this be life? For the sake of people who are living in homes which has a roof outside, God, Jehovah Jireh, which has no mirror, no door. Father, for the sake of those people that actually have to go and beg food in the slum, pick food in the slums, wash it and cook it and sell it, and have a restaurant in a slum, in the slums, Lord, where people come to eat what is considered garbage, remade dinner. Jesus, just don't remember Africa alone. Filipino need you too. Filipino need you too, Lord. Father, make everything right in this world. We don't all have to be rich, may we all have, Lord, a life where people have a normal life, Jesus. And when I say normal life, that you can eat, you can drink clean water, and that when you are sick, you need what has been given permission by you, operation or medication, that it shall be given. Lord, Africa is becoming dangerous. Somebody inboxed me and said, even HIV medication now, they charge. It's no longer free. ARVs. I said to God, most of the people who are found in such predicament, some of them, even you, my God, you know with the devil is a lie. What will happen? How will the infections be? Will the infections just self not kill the half of the African population, Jaira? And then you hear people, you are begging, are you scared? We are ready. I said, I'm not begging. But even Europe and the whole other continents in the world, you see them shake when that man in America became president. Not because the man has power, but because when governments and leaders sit to make decisions where you join power together, collaborations, it is for the betterment of the people. And when that is taken away, it's not about you even looking like a strong government. No. It's the innocent people behind you who actually needs that. Government don't need it. But there is somebody behind who needs that. That's what they are worried about. That's the biggest worry leaders in the world have. The impulsiveness of that man who is a president in America. And that's why when I speak for African people, I'm like, African leaders can go away with these deals and their corruption. They can take these deals away. But before you take them away, God said, a foolish man celebrates a child in the pregnancy more than the child they see in their face. Because the one you see in your hand, you can touch, you can feel. The same way God said, you cannot love Jesus, you cannot love God, who you have never met, your eyes never see him, more than the way you love other human beings. I love you, Jesus, the fake papas coming from private jet landing in Africa in the slums looking at people like I love you, Jesus. That's where the problem is. God have mercy. I don't fear that man. He's the last man I would fear in the world. The most men that the world fears, the Lord says they are the most weakest, because he knows exactly the things that breaks them are the most stupid insecurities that some of you would think. Now this man, big man like this big man is afraid of a dog or a cat, like I don't know. You'll be afraid of things like that. You'll be laughing at things like that. That's the last thing I think of. The fact that the African children have learned education the way they have learned it. You want to just take the books out of the children's hands before you prepare to give them another book. You take a book out of a child's hand. When the child, you say you don't want that child to read, you're going to take the book out, give them another book. And when a child is finished reading that book, you give them a new different book. But we African people don't see it like that. And the whole world, just like America, the continent of America, Europe is one. The world believes we African people are just one. God have mercy. Sister Rachel Owen, Stanley is my brother. What he's trying to say in that comment, he's saying the people, the African people, we are busy using social media for nonsense instead of something meaningful. He's not saying it to me, my sister. Don't put devil emoji on his comment. You get it wrong. He's your brother just like you. Michelle Stanley Roberts is just like you. She is also very angry and hurt and pained about what is happening to us African people. Sister Rachel Owen, don't misunderstand her. Maybe you came in late, but I know what she means. That's not what she meant. She's not telling me, or he, because I see there is a woman and man name. Sister Roberts, if you're a woman, forgive me, I call you a he by mistake. My brothers and sisters. This is my piece of wisdom of love. To all the people that are insulting me, the people who worry on my behalf, stay away from politics. Please don't.